Welcome back to Google Classroom. Today I want to show you how to access samples and make the settings for parent and guardian summaries. This is a new feature in the last school year somewhere, I believe, that I started using that I've really had good success with. From any of your classes, as the teacher view, students can't go in and set this up, but teachers absolutely can. From in here, you're going to go up here to the settings, which is the gear, in whichever class you want to activate it for. And where you have all of your details and general class code stuff, right here, you can turn Guardian Summaries on or off. The default is on, which makes sense to me. If you want it off, you can certainly turn it off. And it's hyperlinked to a Google support document that is an example and explanation of this. If you have anybody asking you questions, here's Guardian email summaries. You can only add guardians using Classroom with a G Suite account. When guardians join Classroom, they receive regular automatic email summaries for each of their students. Guardians choose the frequency of the email, daily or weekly, and they can go back in and unsubscribe at any time. That summary is going to include missing, upcoming, and basic class activity. By default, summaries are turned on, so that's different, but there they are. Learn how to turn on and manage them for each of your classes, which I already showed you. Guardians can't access Classroom or view your Classroom stream. They're not going to get in and do the work for the kid. They can't see the grades for their child, but they can see what was announced, what's been assigned, and if there's anything late, which really is helpful as somebody's wondering about things. So here's a sample for Felix from the first week of August a couple of years ago when they started this. He's missing these 2 assignments. He has these 2 things due next week. And that can start the conversation between parent and student. You were in school this day. What happened? Why didn't you turn this in? And the student can open up their Google Classroom account at home or on their phone or wherever they happen to be and say, oh, I have that. I just need to finish it. Or I got called to the office and she said I could have some more time and I forgot. I need to go make some more time. Or it starts all kinds of other conversations along the way. You can imagine as teachers, we're all about communication. Here's 2 things that are due next week. That starts a conversation at home, hopefully, that says, how is this going? What have you done about aquarium investigation? What animals are you going to research for this? And it starts a conversation at home. Here's a U.S. history class. We got an assignment and a question and assignment. We don't see his grades, her grades. Nobody's going to get in and do the work for him, but they can see what it is that's going on. Same thing with American Lit. Here's a question. Here's another announcement. Here's an assignment where they're writing about Poe. Here's more marine biology and so on and so forth. So it gives you an idea of what those summaries look like. You can also over here in the help menu get to frequently asked questions. If you have anybody asking you some other questions, I want to send them to different addresses. How do I manage that? That is also over here. And some of their more information from Google about Google Classroom parent and guardian summaries. Hope that was helpful. Again, you find that over here in your settings as seeing that example, which I highly recommend. I had several parents that really utilized it, and it helped us have that much better of a year. And it's painless. Once you put the parent's email in, everything else does itself. So enjoy.